We ask for help, not because we are weak, but because we want to remain strong. The wisdom is knowing when we need to be strong enough to stand alone, smart enough to know when we need help, and brave enough to ask for it. Sometimes the loudest cries for help are silent. It takes huge courage to ask for help. And some of us will confuse pride with dignity. Pride has nothing to do with dignity. Pride will cost us everything but leave us with nothing. Pride will force us to face our trials and challenges alone. It takes some mighty pride to do nothing when the world is falling around us. Yes, we can do anything, but not everything. No one can truly succeed alone. Failure is what is done alone, and the truth will be hard to swallow when we are choking on our pride. Dignity, on the other hand, is where we should never compromise. If we compromise our dignity, life loses all meaning. Dignity has no price. Without dignity, we can have no identity. Dignity does not come in possessing honors or respect, but in deserving them. Which is why no one can take away our dignity, and why we should never confuse dignity with pride. Humility is the ability to give up our pride and still retain our dignity. True strength is facing our trials and challenges with help, because we know we cannot do it alone. Having someone help us does not mean that we failed. It only means we are not struggling alone. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. No one can ever be strong enough that they do not need help. Everybody needs help. No one has ever become poor by helping others. When we ask for help with gratitude, not with shame, because there is nothing to be ashamed of, we are actually saying that we have the power to help each other. They say a person has two hands. One hand for helping himself, the other hand for helping others. This is why when we refuse to ask for help, we are refusing someone else the chance to be helpful. We will always attract what we believe we are worth. We need to believe that we are worth saving. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she got wings and began to fly. Indeed, in life, all actions have consequences. But this is because nature wants to tell us that everything has a price. Life is hard, but so is everything else. Difficulties will strengthen the mind as labor strengthens the body. The game of life is a game we cannot win alone. And asking for help does not mean in any way that we are not fighting alone. We are always fighting alone because the most difficult struggles are the ones we fight with ourselves. The true battle is not us against the world, but really us against ourselves. In any case, there are two important things to remember when we ask for help. That if we receive objections or questions, these objections are only requests for more information. The other person just wants to know how to help us better. That those who mind our request for help are anyway those that do not matter in our lives. Because those who matter in our lives will never mind when we ask for help. Life is like an echo. What we send out comes back. What we sow, we reap. What we give, we get. What we see in others exists in us. To succeed with dignity or to fail with great pride, whatever you decide to do, may it make you happy.